Hey guys, it's your host, the Vedic Knight, and like I always say, believe nothing and learn everything. And today's topic is Aquaman. I just watched this movie, and yes, it was amazing, but I want to discuss not just this awesome superhero, but also what is Hollywood trying to tell us. Again, Hollywood likes to tell us the truth in plain sight. Now, is there anything wrong with this movie? Absolutely not. This was an amazing movie, but does it tell us the truth? I think so. Now, again, believe nothing, I say. Okay. Now, guys, this may have a little bit of spoilers. So, if you don't know who is Aquaman, Aquaman is a superhero that is basically like Poseidon. That's really who he is. He's Poseidon. And as you know, Poseidon created Atlantis, the original Atlantis. Okay. And so where I want to begin with this is, in the movie, okay, you have 7 kingdoms. You have 7 different kingdoms, okay, that are pretty much all in the ocean. There's 4 kingdoms that are still there, and the other 3 are missing or collapsed. Okay, anyway. So now let me tell you guys that, okay, according to the movie, there is this place called Atlantis, underwater. Okay, this is referred to as the underwater Atlantis. Now, guys, do you know there's so many images I'm going to show you here where sailors back in the day have seen mermaids. Okay, now, again, they're not going to look like human beings like they look like in Aquaman. Okay, they're not going to really be talking underwater like they are in Aquaman. Remember, that's fantasy, all right? Something to do with reality. I feel that the Merfolk, whether they're ETs or something that was created when the fallen angels sinned against the fish or really did genetic experimentation to create a slave species in the ocean. But anyways, whatever the case may be, wherever they came from, okay? The point I'm trying to make here is that what if there is a city of Atlantis? Maybe it's not called Atlantis, but you know, that's something that came from Plato, the Greek, right, writer, right? And he got it from someone else. He didn't want to plagiarize his verse, so he called it Atlantis, but it wasn't actually called that. Okay, I'm all over the place with this, right? Throwing out so much information for you guys. So, but what I want to say is, many sailors have sailed, like in this image, in this movie. I'm not sure if I'm going to have it in this video, but when one of the villains, Black Manta, right? And before he got his suit and everything, he's somewhere in the North Sea, okay? And you can see these mysterious lights on the bottom of the ocean. And do you guys know that many sailors, many Navy people avoid certain places in the ocean, on the ocean, and many have reported seeing lights. Many people have seen weird things on the ocean floor. Google Maps, okay, that's basically all composites, but whatever the case may be, they have seen real squared structures on the bottom of the sea. Okay, very huge city-like structures. Now, some will say, well, there was a time before the Noah's flood, you know, that used to be all land. No, guys. Those cities should not exist in the middle of the Pacific. That's very deep, okay? And they exist over there in squared shapes in present day, and people have seen lights. There's also something called USOs. Okay, you probably heard of UFOs, unidentified flying objects, but there are also USOs, unidentified submergible objects. So what are these beings doing in the ocean? Now, you have group 1, or ETs, okay? These, whether you call them inner earthers, no, these beings will be called, let me see, they will be called not inner earthers, ocean dwellers. Okay, they call meta-humans in the movie. Now, these the closest to humans, they may have the ability to shapeshift, kind of like Sahara could have a highly technologically advanced civilization. So type 1 can look like us humans. They have legs and they kind of look almost like amphibious. They're amphibious, really. They're not completely fish, but they're not completely man. They can come out of the ocean, kind of like Aquaman. Type 2, well, in the movie, the other kingdom that I believe was somewhere in the Bermuda Triangle. That makes you think, doesn't it? Now, they're also the same. They're human-like. Anyways, let's move on to the third kingdom. That is a very mermillion type of kingdom. And like my theory I had suggested before, that most of the fish mermaids, the reason there's usually mermaid sightings and not merman sightings is because most mermaids are females. And if you know, a lot of fish species are usually females and there's one male. And when the male dies, the most dominant female becomes the male. Okay, I watched this on Animal Planet when I was a kid. Is this true? I don't know, but this is just something I'm adding in there. So the third, or actually the second ET or ocean-dwelling merfolk group will be the mermaid group, probably the most realistic group. So they're actually a fish type of species. So you have an amphibious, not to be confused with frogs, okay, or a hybrid species. Amphibious, really, that's what they are. They're both on land and water. That's what amphibious actually means. You know, they don't look like frogs though, but they look like humans. Human and fish, right? And they'll definitely have different skin and hair, you know, that they can survive underwater. I doubt they'll have actual skin. But anyways, then now you have the mermaid group. The third group they have is a crustaceans group. This is very interesting. The crustaceans group is actually the fourth kingdom. And in this kingdom, guys, they show you like they have a very crab, lobster-like beings. They're very interesting. They look very tasty, to be honest. You know, if they ever to fight us humans, we'll probably be eating them up. They look real tasty, man. I'm not gonna lie. You know, and then you have in the movie you have all lava around them. You know, I'm like, they look pretty good. You know, look, you can just go ahead and fry them up. I'm just kidding. So, anyways, so now I don't know if you guys ever played the video game called God of War, right? The original ones. And this Fallen Kingdom one, this is called the Trench, okay? And in this area, there are these blind, these fiendish beings, right, that are completely primal, completely crazy. I always wondered, what if there was a mermaid-type species just like this? You know, where is this? Is this close to Japan? Because they keep saying the Trench. Are they talking about the Mariana Trench? Is it somewhere in the Devil's Triangle? Right, the Dragon's Triangle. That's two names it has. So guys, I throw a lot of information at you guys. I try to correlate, put things together for you guys, you know. So, and one of the most interesting things is they mention the original Atlantis, the one that Plato talks about, not the stuff that was, you know, that's speculated today. You have the original Atlantis, right? And they have actually found the original Atlantis, right, that Poseidon, right, built, okay, or Neptune, right? I believe it's called Neptune. And this deity, this god, this fallen angel, this demigod, whatever, I don't know. Okay, maybe he was a good person. Maybe it was an actual deity that came down to help us. I really don't know. But the point is, he built this place, according to Plato, in rings, and it's called the Eye of the Sahara. This place, okay, this place is, I'm going to discuss on a separate video. All right, time is short, so this video is not going to cover that today. So this is the Atlantis. Okay, what if this was the original civilization? Okay, and they did all those weird experiments. They kind of tell you the truth in plain sight, that yes, there was an Atlantis, yes, it was in the Sahara. You know, guys, if you made it up to this point in this video, it's going to get more interesting with the Last Kingdom. It's really interesting that they had this in this movie. It kind of blew my brains out a little bit. So what I want to tell you guys is go ahead and subscribe. You must subscribe. Man, come on, why not? You know, this is good information. It's only going to get better. Hit that bell notification button. Give it a like. Please let me know what you guys think. Do you think there's mermaids? Do you think there's merfolk, mermillions, aliens? Do you believe anything? Tell me something about what you know about Aquaman that I might not know. Give me some gems, guys. I need to know. And I will be doing shout outs because a lot of you guys do give me really cool ideas and stuff. Okay, so let's move on. Now, after our heroes get to the trench, right, they enter a portal. Okay, they have a portal. okay, in the trench. Also, again, if they're referring to the Mariana Trench, and that is also, I believe, the Dragon's Triangle, kind of like the Bermuda Triangle, and many people speculate there might be stargates there or wormholes. Anyways, the point I'm trying to make is they enter something called the Hollow Earth or the Subterranean Earth, Honeycomb Earth, whatever it may be, and they enter what they call in the movie Inner Earth, the core of the Earth. So they're all the way in like Shambhala, you know, guys. So this is again a slap in your face. Hey, Earth is hollow. Okay, symbolism, Hollow Earth symbolism. Anyways, so they're here. There's dinosaurs, kind of like the movie The Center of the Earth. There's dinosaurs, and there's this, and there's the Kraken. You know, there's all sorts of weird oceanic monsters. And well, you have one of the deities over there, Odin. Now, it's a different name in the movie. I'm forgetting, but you know who it is. It's really Poseidon. It's Odin. It's his trident. You know, it's just really what it's based on. And you have Hollow Earth, right? I think the last kingdom is somewhat like Shambhala, right? El Dorado is one of a civilization, probably close by. Maybe Subterranean Earth. I don't know, guys. I'm just having fun with this. So, guys, what do you think about all of this I've told you today? Many interesting videos to come. There's a lot of new videos coming out. I feel like there's a disclosure coming, guys. These movies are amazing. I'm not gonna lie, but I think they're not too far from the truth. You have to understand that Hollywood likes to tell us the truth in plain sight. So let me know what you guys think, okay, in the comment section below. And until next time, it's been your host, the Vedic Knights, and I'm out, guys.